The city that died in a day. How a superpower erased its own people. It vanished in a single afternoon. No bombs, no invasion. Just silence, wind, and a deadly cloud that no one saw coming. And for decades, the world never even knew it happened. This is a story of Pripyat, a thriving Soviet city that ceased to exist. In less than 24 hours, April 26th, it was supposed to be just another night at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in northern Ukraine. Engineers were running a routine test on Reactor 4, something they had done many times before. But this night was different. A series of rushed decisions, ignored safety protocols, and design flaws triggered a chain reaction so powerful, the reactor exploded from within. It didn't just melt down, it blew its 1,000-ton lid clean off. A radioactive firestorm lit up the night sky, sending invisible death into the clouds. And just 3 kilometers away, 50,000 people in Pripyat slept peacefully, completely unaware that radiation 400 times greater than Hiroshima was already spreading through their homes, their clothes, their lungs. Here's the chilling part. The Soviet government knew within hours how serious the disaster was. But instead of sounding the alarm, they locked the city down. No warnings, no evacuations, no announcements. Couples got married that day. Children went to school. Families walked in the park, all while breathing in the poison of a dying reactor. By the time the government ordered evacuation, 36 hours had passed. Buses rolled in. Sirens stayed silent. Officials told residents they'd be gone for just 3 days. They were told to leave everything behind: clothes, pets, photos, documents. Most never returned. Pripyat became a ghost town. A frozen moment in time. Children's toys still lie scattered across classrooms. Dinner plates are still set on tables. Vines now strangled the city's once bustling amusement park. The Ferris wheel never even ridden stands as a rusted monument to a future that never came. But this isn't just a story of disaster. It's a story of cover-up. Soviet leaders tried to hide the truth, not just from the world, but from their own people. When Swedish scientists detected radiation in the air over Scandinavia, it forced Moscow to admit that something had happened. But even then, the full scale of the catastrophe was buried under lies, denials, and red tape. They said only 2 people died that night. The real number, according to independent studies, may be in the thousands from radiation, sickness, cancer, and trauma that would haunt generations. To protect an image, firefighters who ran toward the flames without protective gear collapsed within hours. Doctors weren't told what they were treating, and the heroes who tried to contain the meltdown, the liquidators, were ordered into the wreckage, without even being told the truth, undone by the very lies it told to maintain it. The Soviet Union sacrificed its own people, but Chernobyl did more than poison a city. It shattered the illusion of Soviet invincibility. It sparked protests. It cracked the iron wall of secrecy. And some historians believe it was the beginning of the end for the USSR itself, a superpower built on control. Today, Pripyat remains untouched, an open wound in the forest. They wander through abandoned homes, photograph decaying buildings, stand beneath that silent Ferris wheel. Nature has taken over, but the radiation lingers. It will, for centuries. The land is alive, but the city is dead. And here's the twist no one expects. In recent years, people have started returning not to live, but to explore. Tourists, historians, even influencers. But what they don't know is that beneath Pripyat, buried under the concrete, something else sleeps. Remember, Pripyat, and the near-fatal mistake that almost made it 10 times worse. A molten radioactive mass called the elephant's foot, so deadly that it could kill a person in minutes. It's still there, still alive, so the next time someone tells you history is in the past. Because some stories don't end. They echo, and some cities don't die, they warn. Want to know how close the world came to a second explosion, one that could have rendered all of Europe uninhabitable? In next week's video, we uncover the secret Soviet plan to seal Chernobyl. History nearly ended in 1986, and no one told you how. Until now.